Well, another important update as far as the Indian cricket team goes, a final decision on Jasprit Bumrah's availability for the Champions Trophy is going to be taken on February 11th, that is tomorrow, which also happens to be the deadline of the submission of final squads for all teams for the 8-team tournament that's going to commence on February 19th. Well, the latest update, the latest updates surrounding Bumrah's injury problem is that he had a scan on his back, and currently he is at the BCCI's Centre of Excellence in Bengaluru, which also happens to be the National Cricket Academy, and he has had a scan on his back, but a final decision on his availability will be taken tomorrow, February 11th. Now the selectors are going to have a chat with the Indian team management, specifically with the most important stakeholders of the Indian team management here, Captain Rohit Sharma, head coach Gautam Gambhir, to decide, how the things would really go on for Jasprit Bumrah as far as the Champions Trophy is concerned. So that's the thing as far as the latest update around Bumrah goes, that a final decision will be taken on February 11th, that is tomorrow. So we take a look back at how Jasprit Bumrah's case has gone in the last 1.5 months or so. Well, the last time that he bowled was in the first innings of the fifth and final test of Border Gavaskar Trophy. He did not really bowl in the second innings because of a back issue that he had suffered in the first innings. Then after a scan, it was revealed that he has some kind of a swelling in his back, which obviously is more of a stress reaction, and he was that's why he was basically asked to rest or have a proper bed rest for the next 1 month or so. He has had that, and now the latest update is that he has had a scan on his back, and the decision as far as his final availability is concerned for the CT will be taken tomorrow. And if we talk about India's Champions Trophy squad, well, Bumrah was named in India's preliminary Champions Trophy squad that was named a few weeks back, but then there was an asterisk against his name, subject to fitness, and that's why Harshit Rana was a part of India's reserves for the Champions Trophy and obviously for the 3 ODIs against England. Harshit has played the first couple of ODIs, and there's a chance that he might just play the 3rd ODI also. Initially, it was expected that Bumrah would feature in the 3rd ODI, but then there is no chance now of him featuring in the 3rd ODI. Initially, when the BCCI released the squads for the England T20s and ODIs, they said that Bumrah would feature in the 3rd ODI, but then there is nothing of that sorts as of now, because when the latest squad came, when Varun Chakravarti was drafted into the squad for the ODI series, that's when Bumrah's name was not present in the 15 or the 16 member list that is there for the England ODIs. So which more or less confirms that Bumrah would not be there for the 3rd and final ODI which will take place at the iconic Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad. And if we talk more about Harshit Rana here, he has been given game time, and there's a reason why he has been preferred over a certain Arshdeep Singh, because if there's a situation in Dubai in Champions Trophy that it would require India to play 3 seamers, then Harshit Rana would at least have some experience or some game time behind his back as far as ODI cricket goes. So obviously he's played a couple of ODIs. A good chance that he will also feature in the 3rd ODI, and there's also an opportunity for India to maybe have Arshdeep Singh for the 3rd ODI too, because irrespective of whether he features in that Ahmedabad ODI or not, he looks to be a sure shot starter for the game against Bangladesh on February 20th. So in case you have just joined us, a final decision on Jasprit Bumrah's availability for the Champions Trophy will be taken on February 11th, that is tomorrow, and India play obviously a total of 3 group stage games in Champions Trophy. Bangladesh February 20th, Pakistan happens to be the host nation on February 23rd, and the 3rd and final game will be against New Zealand on March 2nd. And for India to obviously progress to the next round, they would have to make sure that they win all 3 of their games, or at least 2 of their 3 games, to stand a chance to qualify for the semis. So stay tuned to Sports Today as we'll bring you all the latest updates and analysis from the sporting world.